Hello everybody, my name is Ginger, Ginjasi, Jinji, whatever version you would like, and today we're playing some Voice of Cards, the IO Dragon Roars. Okay, so let's have a look into... Oh, what's up? It's been a while since I played this, so my mind is a little bit gone. But it's a game I like to play at night because it's quite chill. Let's go with Poison Arrow. And we got poison on it sound. That's good. Because we probably won't do a lot of damage to it with the 50 defense, but... One. Alright, cool. Well... Okay. Oh, I mean, darkness just kills. I didn't think about that. Wow, alright. Melanie, you didn't have to go that hard, but thanks for doing it. Cool. Alright, cool. Not that I'm gonna do it, but alright, thanks, cheers. Right, I think the... Oh.
You take the lead, taking in the island's scenery. It all looks unsettlingly familiar to you. A white-hot streak of pain shoots through your head, feeling as though your skull will split in two. You grab your head as if holding it together and drop to your knees. The searing pain erases any hope of recalling the memory that felt primed to return to you. Beads of sweat are pouring off you now as you struggle to keep your head in one piece. Drink this, Bruno insists, offering you a bottle of headache curative. You greedily drink it down, desperate for relief. The pain begins to ebb, and you hurriedly resolve to press on.
Okay. I think we'll carry on for a bit. Oh. You're supposed to find a merchant selling goods in a place like this. Take a piece, a pick at wares. Yeah, peek inside. What's happening?
You're in luck. I have some rare items for sale, she remarks, lining up some goods before you.
Okay, right. So it's a lot of rings by the looks of things. No strength. No, like weapons is what I mean. There's nothing really that I'm gravitating towards. Yeah, I'm not feeling any of it.
She begins closing her shop, saying she needs to stock up on wares again. It seems you won't be able to do any more shopping here.
That's fine. I'm not mad.
After a time, you happen upon a village. This place, you mutter unconsciously.
I'm unconscious during this. That's impressive. Marku softly, but doesn't quite sound himself.
Perhaps he is as anxious as you are about this place.
Maybe.
You two okay? Melanie asks. You open your mouth to reply.
And then you throw up.
Only to notice the ambush a moment too late. Repel the monster attack.
Alright. Will do. Oof. Oof. They're both quite strong. Okay. Game 3. Alright, I'll take those. We will poison arrow on you. Nice. We'll do spinning ray. Nice. And then we'll do Zephyr. Alright, well, what? Weak. Oh, it's weak to it anyway. Sound. That's fine. Ouch. Alright, we take those. We take those. No healing this turn then. Deal 2 times damage to you. Alright, cool. Nice.
Nice work.
So we can kill you. Very nice. That makes our job a hell of a lot easier because now we've just got this one. Fuck luck. Nothing to do with it. Nice. That's a good high roll. Oh, okay. We may have to just not heal and just deal with this. It's +5 attack. I can't leave this. Beautiful. I couldn't just leave the +5 attack. Ooh. Very nice. Extra HP, always good. Ooh, and do Tri-Blade 3 times damage. Really, really good for a single boss. Extra HP. And Crystal Arrow, freeze damage. Extra HP. HP and defense. HP and speed. Okay. That was good. I thought it was anyway. Right, so we'll go to the Village of the Sick. Yeah. I've got a feeling they won't heal me if they're all sick. Or is it like well, not gangster, but like sick
You were
bro?
accosted by a man the instant you set foot in the village. Medicine, please, he begs. His eyes are glazed over, and his general demeanor unsettling. Should he really have medicine?
Yeah, go for it.
You give him a glimpse of the medicine. Nothing in this life is free, you sneer.
Wow, what a cunt.
Your callousness is swiftly punished as the medicine slips from your grasp and clatters to the ground. The man runs off to who knows where, making noises that can only be described as inhuman. You and the party resolve to continue exploring the village, despite the unsettling encounter that just occurred. Something is askew in this village. It would be best to proceed with caution until you can determine what is happening.
Alright, well. Cannot use the jump function here, so have we really just got to... We can't do... yeah.
Another villager approaches you. Though his speech is slurred, the demand remains the same. Medicine. This villager is also behaving strangely. Will you acquiesce to his request?
Don't know.
You remove the medicine from your pack, recall for a moment how much it cost, and begin sliding it back into place.
Well, he's just noticed it then.
In the blink of an eye, the villager snatches up the medicine bottle and darts out of view. Something's not right in this village, Bruno mutters, clearly worried. You hear a panicked cry up the road. Stay with me. Focus on me. That can't be good.
I was just planning to
You
rest.
must fancy yourself quite the eccentric coming here. The innkeeper drones, as if incensed by your very presence.
Wow.
Stay if you want to stay, the innkeeper continues, utterly disinterested in even attempting to sell you on a room.
Well, we need to rest. Nice. Cool. Ah. Just clicked off the game, ignore me. Right. So there was someone over here.
clutching tight to countless medicine bottles in his hands. He insists that they all belong to him and refuses to share them with anyone.
Okay. Well. This is just very odd. I think it's supposed to be there, in all fairness.
The old man sighs, saying he lost both his son and grandson to the medicine. Not wanting to be the only one left behind, he lifts the bottle in his hand to his lips and gulps it down.
Very strange. Why is the medicine killing people?
You ask the villager about the dragon. The headman can help you if you're in some trouble, she retorts, doubling over to empty the contents of her stomach onto the street. Dozens of empty medicine bottles litter the ground in front of this woman.
Okay. What's in the abandoned house? Is it just abandoned?
There isn't a soul about.
Yeah.
The house is surely abandoned. You hail the villager, only to receive a blunt, "Go bother the village headman with your chatter" in return.
Alright, cool.
The villager turns to face the wall once more, and smacks his head against it repeatedly. His forehead is soon covered in blood.
Very strange.
This cursed island is separated from the rest of the world, she mutters from the ground.
How did we get here then?
I heard that outsiders call this place Mount Medica, she remarks, then throws the empty bottle in her hand to the roadside.
Alright, well, let's see what this guy was yelling about, because he's covered in gold. So his story.
You arrive on the scene to find a man collapsed in the street, convulsing. Another man kneels over him in an apparent attempt to provide comfort and care. The nobleman wears impressive white armor befitting a knight. He continues talking to the fallen man as he provides emergency care. Seeing the knight's devotion makes you feel a bit like a putz for doing nothing.
A custom supplement.
You ask Bruno to provide some of his custom supplement.
Because I think they're asking for medicine, and medicine isn't working. It's making them ill. So maybe a custom supplement may be a better idea, you know? That's my thought process.
He furrows his brow and solemnly shakes his head. The villager is now clawing at his own face with his fingernails, crying out for medicine.
Because it sounds like it's sort of a drug for them that's only making them worse.
Blood, as black as tar, begins oozing out of his eyes, ears, and mouth. It proceeds to leak from every orifice imaginable. The convulsions subside. Within moments, the villager lies still. A horrific thought makes itself known. This is the first time you have witnessed the death of a fellow man. Even in a world where medicines and elixirs can cure most any ailment, none are safe from death's icy grip. And as well you know, that which is dead can never return.
I did not expect the card to be ripped.
Your mind goes blank. You drop to your knees in shock. Melanie clamps her hand to her mouth, stifling a scream. Ridis shakes uncontrollably. The knight hangs his head. Bruno nervously asks, "What are you doing here?" The knight's name is Sherwin. He identifies himself as a member of the Ivory Order. His travels brought him to this village, where he has been caring for the ailing residents. His face contorts in disgust. If not for these foul drugs, they would be healed. He spits and takes his leave. Bruno gazes upon the villager's corpse with a look of apparent realization.
What's the realization? Oh, okay, maybe not them. All right.
A man approaches you as you wander through the village. Spare a bit of medicine, he asks genially. He sets about convincing you that your kindness will be returned tenfold if you just give him a little from your pack. His silver tongue would put even the best salesman to shame. You reach for a bottle of medicine, completely taken in by his pitch. Bruno stills your hand. I wouldn't do that if I were you.
We've just seen what happens.
I really shouldn't, you yelp over your shoulder, already walking away at a brisk pace. You continue wandering the village streets, only to be accosted by the man once more. It seems he will follow you to the ends of the earth.
Is he just gonna repeat? It's just gonna repeat, I think. Yeah, it's just gonna repeat, so we have to give him over the medicine. Alright.
Why do you want it so badly, you ask, affording him another opening. He gladly takes it. He first came in contact with it as a child. His parents paid him no mind.
Oh god. Oh god.
And never since forgot its wonderful taste. You are fully invested in this story, and desperate to give the man some small comfort in this cruel, cruel world. You're primed and ready to hand it over. I've heard better sob stories, Melanie says dryly, having somehow absorbed the man's story, despite the blistering speed at which he delivered it. Bruno thinks you'd better not, but you're not so sure. You heed Bruno's warning and return the medicine to your pack. The man's shoulders droop and he shuffles off out of sight. He appears to have dropped something peculiar in his haste.
Hey! Nice. I feel like I'm missing one though. Right? Right? Five, 6. Yeah, we're missing 7. Right, we need to go and get 7 then. I don't know where 7 would be, but we need to go and get 7. So... yeah, sure. Shoreland? We've got more than enough. It might not be Shoreland that we're looking for. I don't think it is, actually.
The woman sighs in disbelief, wondering how someone could be so heartless as to steal the medicine of another.
There's no one there. So where would it be? Would it be in the ship? No, that's Barren Harbour, maybe? No one here either. Alright, maybe not then. Yep. Right, so doing a Google reveals I need to go back to Advent. Now I've got the magical key. So we need to go back to Advent. I would have never have been able to know that. And plus, we don't want to have me, like, going around every city, do we? We want me to know where I'm going. There we go.
You turn the magical key in the lock, and the door opens.
I have no memory of this place.
You sense a presence behind you, and turn to see a guard. He starts talking to you like your old friends. He tells you this is where Queen Nilla used to store the royal treasure, but not anymore. So, you see, you won't find anything of value in there, he finishes, and walks away. There's a scrap of paper on the ground where the guard was standing. You pick it up and read it.
Notice some local merchants are engaging in the illicit trade of unauthorized powerful weapons. Cease any such operations as you discover them. Oh. Hey. Nice. I don't even know what they're for, but I'm just gathering them just in case because, you know. Right, so. Would it be an item shop? I've got a feeling it's not, but... No, it's not. Alright, cool. Ah.
Changed your mind, have you? Come to buy the legendary weapon after all? He whispers eagerly.
I don't have that, but... Yeah, I do. So I need to sell things in the item shop because I'm going to get the legendary weapon. I've got a feeling it may not be legendary, but... How much do we need? We need about 500. Okay, so... Deal. Get rid of all of this. Deal. Let's go. Yes, 500 gold. There we go. I didn't even look at that. I do apologize. Right, so back. Never mind. Go away. Thank you. Yes, that will be all. Let's go. I want this weapon. Ah, I don't even know who it's for. Yes. Bye.
You decide not to overthink it and hand over the money. Anyone asks, you didn't buy it here, he says, repeating the last part ad nauseum as he hands it to you. Of course, he was on the black market.
Oh. Ah. Right. I have a feeling I'm not going to have enough of the carriage guy, so I need to walk. I am going to equip the main character with the sword. I'm assuming it's for him anyway. Yes, it is. Look at that. Ah, that's so good. Right, back. Cool. She doesn't have an accessory. I feel like she should. Of course, we sold it. Right. I'm going to get back there by going through the Marauding Wood and those sorts of things. So I will be right back. I'm back. Hello. Right. So I'm back in the sick town. I know it's restricted. Jesus Christ. So I'm here in Valley of Town of Village of Sick. We got here eventually. I got lost in the woods several times.
You had best get out of here quick,
wow.
She cautions you. If you stay here, then you too will, she begins, then suddenly starts cackling.
It was Agatha all along.
You knock lightly on the door. An elderly man opens it, beaming at you. He announces himself as Selfor and beckons you inside. Might he be the headman you've heard so much about? Ask me anything you like, he offers. Selfor receives your party, for whatever reason, rather graciously.
Oh.
He could well be a font of knowledge. What will you ask
Or
him?
he could be a problem.
You make mention of the village's eccentricities.
That's a good word.
Selfor informs you that the island indeed suffers from an extreme shortage of medicine.
No, it doesn't. Because everyone's got loads of medicine, and I think your medicine's poisoned.
He apologizes for the villagers' incivility. Consider it the price to pay for making the world a better place, he adds nonsensically.
Also, why does his neck look like loads of plasters? Like, look, it's just like there's a plaster, there's a plaster, there's a plaster. Like, it's a very bad neck. Look at the heroes. You can't see Melanie's, but it very much is like it's the face crack.
You ask if he is the one in charge of the village.
Or neck crack, you know.
It's true that the villagers call him their headman, but I feel compelled to correct the record and state that my official title is overseer. You ask if he has seen the dragon. Why, yes, he says. He returned to this island just the other day. Oh, but don't worry, he continues. He hasn't caused us too much trouble. Needless to say, this does not comport with your understanding of the dragon. You notice Melanie lift an eyebrow at his use of the word return.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
At any rate, the dragon's presence on the island is confirmed. You quietly celebrate the first credible lead you've yet received. Your questions satisfactorily answered. You thank Selfor and turn to leave. He asks you to stop. We have yet to discuss the terms of your living here, he declared.
We're not living here.
You explain that you are only here to pursue the dragon and have no intention to stay. Selfor begs your forgiveness for thinking you were newcomers. It's perfectly understandable, though, what with the non-match among you, he says with a sneer.
In terms of him living here, is he the person that's making people sick?
What does he mean by that? Melanie asks you, unable to grasp the old man's intentions.
Because if we were living there, he may be the one that's making everyone sick. And so, oh, you're not sick yet. You need to be. Because it is the sick village. And he's obviously having a go at Mar. And he is unforgivable for that. Because Mar is adorable.
For reasons unknown, you feel the blood drain from your face. Your breathing grows ragged and you break out in a sweat.
Especially called the non-match.
You're done here, you say defiantly, as you storm out of the house. Mar runs after you, chirping frantically. Melanie and the others give chase, but you and Mar are well out of sight by the time they make it outside. The two can't have gone far, though. It may be best to first search the village.
Oh, cool. Right. Fuck. Alright, well, I'm assuming they've just filled our party with, like, Ridis and Bruno. There we are, next to the abandoned house. But I want to talk to you.
Sherwin is still tending to the villagers' needs. Melanie explains the sudden disappearance of her allies. They ran down the road leading west, Sherwin says calmly.
Yeah, we can see them.
Melanie and company find you standing in front of a house. She can't quite make it out, but it sounds as though you're saying to Mar, "This place is..." Melanie calls out to you, prompting you to blurt out, "Sorry, just had a bad stomachache back there," in your characteristically glib manner.
Ma chirps skeptically. Can't speak. It's always good. Oh, I like the card chain. That's really cool. Don't know why I bother. Yeah, no, I think we're sure you're alright.
She surveys you both and sees two haggard travelers unwilling to admit they're in need.
I like the
Are you
card
sure
change
you're
from
all
Melanie.
right, she asks,
It's just a really cute touch.
Fine. Absolutely fine, you tell her, perhaps too eagerly.
I mean, the cards may or not change, but I feel like they
So
have.
You were worried about me, you shoot back. No, I wasn't, she replies, her face reddening.
Well, that was... Oh, Ivory Order woman. It's the Ivory Order woman. Just gonna check. No, maybe the cards haven't changed. I just thought they had. Don't know why.
Spot a familiar-looking mage on the village streets. Winifred takes no notice of you and ducks into the apothecary. So, the Ivory Order buys their medicine just like everybody else, you muse to yourself as you prick up your ears and listen carefully. Winifred and the apothecary speak in hushed tones. You'd guess it's an order for special medicine, but you can't make it out. Alas, she's just buying the usual stuff. Nothing remotely interesting about that. Though her presence suggests that other members of the order might also be in town. With no desire to run into them, you make yourself scarce before she catches sight of you.
The only reason I'm saying no is because there's a shortness of medicine, you know? So, and it's got to be something in there that's making the other people sick. Because you can buy salves and quality salves, you can buy the medicine, so there's not a problem there. It's something else that's a problem. So that person, the overseer, is lying. Not that we can really buy much. We don't need that because we've got a better sword. It takes it down by quite a bit. That ups Mar, but we're not really ups Mar by loads, but we're not really using him. That ups Melanie quite a lot on loads of different stats. Ups by 4. Ups by a bit. And then it's... Ooh, -2 speed. Meh, not really useful. That's very useful. Can't afford it, but... We'll just make do with what we've got for the minute. Okay, right, cool. Right, so... That's the guy from the other order as well.
Hoping to avoid, gathered near the village gate. The last thing we need is a confrontation, you mutter, spying them from the shadows. Why are we always hiding? Melanie hisses under her breath. Two members of the order are speaking with Sherwin. Given how deferential they appear to be acting toward him, you hazard a guess that he's their superior. Have you determined the dragon's location? Sherwin asks. Hedwin launches into his report. The dragon appears to be occupying the volcano. I suggest we move to capture him immediately, he counsels. Now who should appear but Winifred, fresh from her shopping excursion. Preparations for our journey into the volcano are complete, she reports, handing Sherwin a bottle of something. Splendid. Sherwin walks off and out of sight, the other three following close behind. Lucky for you, your hastily improvised hiding spot afforded you valuable information on the dragon. Yet their conversation raised as many questions as it answered. The medicine bottle Sherwin received is probably related to their journey into the volcano somehow.
Because if it's like a heat-resistant thing, that's something we need to be kept wary of.
Seeing a bottle much like it once before. He says it contains flash freeze, which can chill most anything. Maybe that's what Winifred bought at the apothecary, Bruno continues. You know that the dragon is lurking in the volcano, but you haven't a clue how to get from here to there. Isn't it that mountain with all the smoke pouring
Maybe.
out? Riddis asks, pointing westward. Why, yes. That sure does look rather like a volcano. There was talk of capturing the dragon. Melanie picked up on the incongruity as well. The queen ordered the dragon killed,
I was thinking that.
she reminds you. You narrow your eyes. You three have no right being this helpful, you think. Mar pinches your cheeks without warning. You yelp in pain, which at the very least crosses dreaming off the list of explanations. Returning to the matter at hand, it's clear what must be done. You'll have to get your hands on some flash freeze if you hope to enter the volcano.
I was thinking they said capture, and I was like, maybe they capture it to kill it? Like, maybe. But
Happen to have any flash freeze for sale? You cheerily ask the apothecary. She flashes a wry smile. How do you steady the roiling magma's flow? She asks cryptically. The meaning behind the question is utterly lost on you. She needs a password, Melanie mutters over your shoulder. The answer then would be the password. So, how do you steady the roiling magma's flow?
flowing water. Oh, well.
She mutters softly. Alas, no. She pulls out her wares, but what you need is not among them. Your password merely granted you entry to the apothecary.
Not what we need. Leave. Leave!
The old woman rolls her eyes,
Hey.
looking defeated. How did you know the answer? Did someone tell you?
That's what Winifred said by special medicine. Flash freeze. Yeah. Nice. And then it's just the rest of it is the apothecary. Alright, nice. We got that. Yeah, let's go.
You've managed to crack the code, and a bottle of flash freeze is yours. At last, you are ready to enter the volcano.
Let's go, shall we?
You've got a long road ahead of you, so you had best be prepared.
Well, what we'll be doing is we'll be exploring around first. So, and that will help us just get the money to buy some things. So we'll be doing exploring the map in the next episode. So I am going to say that my name has been That One Dude. You've been watching me play Voice of Cards, the Isle Dragon Roars. And hopefully I will see you after this fight in the next episode. So I'm going to do this fight on camera. You. Oh, wow. They fight first. Oh, rude. I kept missing him? What? What? Let's just kill one of them. Okay. Nice.
Oh?
Boof. Oh wow, we've killed. Yeah. Right, so after that battle, like I said I would, let's see if anyone levels up first. No. Okay, so I will see you in the next episode. My name has been that one. Did you want me to play Voice of Cards of the IO Dragon Roars? If you enjoyed, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to whether me or anyone else on the platform. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye, guys.